Hitting the red button, here we go. We're live. What's going on, everybody? Andrew Wall here. Thank you so much for joining me live once again. Improved the streaming setup here, got some cool graphics going in the background, just constantly increasing the production value because we're going live 5 times this week. I'm helping you grow your YouTube channel, your Twitch avenues, your social media avenues, all of your different online destinations to help you build your online business and do what you love for a living. If you're not already familiar with me or the channel, I co-founded the #1 YouTube gaming network in the world. I've produced over 5,000 videos on YouTube that have gotten over 1 billion views, and I'm YouTube certified. And I'm here to help you succeed. And these live streams are all about providing you with live advice to help my patrons, to also help people that are not yet my patrons, to just help everyone succeed. That's why I founded the TGN network in the first place with all of the guys thousands of years ago in the early days of YouTube. So I wanted to help small YouTubers and growing YouTubers and people that wanted to chase the dream, make that happen. And a big component of that is having the right knowledge, having the right strategy, and probably most importantly and most underrated is having somebody there to support you. So it's not just about me supporting you, it's about us as a community helping each other. And that's why I wanted to go live Monday through Friday now at 10 a.m. CST, so we can have even more interaction, have more opportunities for me to serve you guys and to help you grow. So that's what we're doing. Oh my gosh, I've got so many people in chat already. Wafellow, good to see you. Hybrid Steel, good afternoon from the UK. And is chat popping up over here? No, it's not. It looks like it's not working. Oh well, I'm gonna get it going. The Overwatchers here. What's up? It's me, KSG, Lewis the Pen, and Ultra A-rated. Yes, another live stream, and Ezra Slayton is here as well. Ezra Slayton is my latest patron, which I'm very, very excited about. And today, Ezra Slayton is going to be getting the royal treatment. He's going to be getting a mini channel review, of course, and we'll be continuing to follow up. So yeah, there was supposed to be chat over here, but it's not working properly. Whatever, I'll fix it next time. But it looks like my donation goal is working up in the corner. We're gonna work it out. I've got 2 different scenes going, and I'm using Streamlabs OBS now, and it deleted all of my settings last night. It was so disgusting. I worked for hours to get my Streamlabs OBS working perfectly, and then it just deleted everything before my stream started. I was very upset about that. Regardless, Siler's here in chat as well. Andrew, you tried out what you said, the new trend mixed with the old trend. The vid did pretty well. That's fantastic, Lewis the Pen. That's wonderful. I'm really, really glad to hear that. Yeah, mashing up older trends that have kind of gone downhill and then mixing them with newer trending items. It's a classic trick in media and writing and radio and the whole nine. And obviously it works on YouTube because you're bringing that new value to something old and making it unique. So that's great to hear. Help me get the word out. Just post it in chat, my tweet. Help me just like that or share it with a friend. Let's get all the creators in here that we can so we can share this knowledge with the community. And Ezra Slayton is first up on the slate. And then we've got yet another patron, Dale Taylor, Siler, who ended up increasing their commitment to my Patreon. So thank you very much for that. And they will be getting the Royal Mini channel review treatment on tomorrow's stream. So there you go. Echo Gaming in the house. What's up? Good to see you as well. Wonderful. Let me know if you guys like the daily streams, and I'll continue to have these going, but let's not waste any time here. Oh my gosh, it's me, KSG just donated $1. Thank you very much. I don't know if the pop-up came up top. I don't know if I set it up right, but they love your content, very helpful. Your videos, and you managed to achieve 400 subscribers and growing, more likely to hit 500 by the end of the week. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that message. There was supposed to be a super sweet pop-up right above my head. You were supposed to pop up on an event list here as well. It didn't work. So I'll just give you the verbal shout out. So thank you very, very much for that. I really appreciate the donation. And I do have a donation goal on each stream. I'm trying to increase the amount of money I'm making through these live streams so that I can increase my time commitment to doing this creator help in my life. And so we'll see how that goes. So, all right, cool. Let's get straight into the first channel review. And let's move over to this scene here. It worked. At least the other stream worked. Ezra Slayton channel review. This is a channel that is all about affiliate marketing. So you guys should pay attention, because so many of you out there, I tell you that you need to focus on your affiliate marketing game, and you can consider selling products on your channel through Amazon. It's something that I'm doing. There's a link in the description below to my gear guide, right? When I recommend gear to you guys, I'm doing Amazon affiliate marketing. This is a major revenue diversification opportunity, and Ezra Slayton has a channel all about this. It is definitely a trending topic, and it's something that all of you need to pay close attention to. Even those of you that are doing gaming channels think, well, I can't really do affiliate necessarily. Yes, you can. T1C3, great to see you in chat. Tom Nash is here. Hell yeah, that's what's up. The donation thing popped up, it worked? Yes, it worked. Yes, at least something worked. All right, sweet. Cool. So all of you need to pay attention to affiliate marketing. Tom Nash knows what I'm talking about, a fellow YouTube certified expert in chat. And this is a way to diversify your revenue, right? You don't know if adpocalypse is coming again. It probably will at some point. You don't know if a certain platform that you're releasing content on is going to tank. But what you do know is that if you diversify your revenue, you're relying on more than just YouTube ads, maybe some memberships along the way, etc. If you can expand into Patreon, affiliate marketing, merchandising, consulting, and all of these different revenue streams, that pie, all of your revenue in that pie, you want to have as many juicy slices in that pie as you possibly can, which will secure your future so that you can do what you love for a living, right? So that's what our boy Ezra Slayton is doing here on his channel, is trying to teach you those kinds of skills. However, Ezra Slayton is struggling to gain audience on their channel. And so this is where we're going to come in as a community to help out our boy Ezra Slayton, right? Rel, yeah, good to see you in chat as well. So Ezra Slayton, if we take a look at his numbers, he has 290 subscribers. It's a relatively fresh channel, and currently he's getting 109 subscribers per month and 263 views. Don't laugh, that's small, he's growing, it's okay. When you're doing affiliate marketing though, getting a low amount of views can totally work. As long as the views that you're getting are highly targeted views and people are interested in your product, that's all that truly matters. So I've seen affiliate marketing channels do extremely well with low traction. I always bring up the DIY boat building channel that I've seen, where they get like a couple 100,000 views per month, and they're making something like $6,000 a month through affiliate marketing, because everybody's watching their channel also is DIY boat building and is buying all the parts to build their own boats through their affiliate marketing links on Amazon. And so low traction on affiliate marketing channels is okay as long as it's highly targeted and you're getting people that are super interested in the content. Beautiful. You like, hey, you guys like the background here? Is it moving? It should be moving. It doesn't look like it's moving. Ugh. Oh well. Everything's supposed to be moving back there. Come on. Let's see if I can make it move. Move, damn you, move. It is moving. I don't know. There it goes. It's moving now. Yes, it's moving. Yes. Excellent. I don't know. I'm going to work it out. Streamlabs OBS still has a few bugs in it. Anyway, back to this wonderful channel review. So, low traction, big opportunity to help others succeed. So let's help out Ezra Slayton. First things first. So first of all, let's talk about what Ezra is trying to accomplish. He's trying to get 50,000 subscribers by this time next year. An ambitious goal. I love it. You want to help people learn different ways to make money through affiliate marketing. Got it. And of course, you want to increase your revenue on your channel so you can do what you love for a living. Sounds pretty freaking obvious. Sounds like it's the way to go. Beautiful. So here are a number of things that I think you can do immediately. I have so much feedback for you. This feedback applies to everyone out there who is looking to succeed through their channel. This is not just for Ezra. I've got a lot of comments to make in terms of the value that he provides on his channel and his branding, his social media strategy. All of you can pay attention here and learn something from what I'm going to tell Ezra. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about I'll skip straight to the branding. I was going to go to that at the end. So this branding is all about, you guys know, it's all about accomplishing financial success. So there's literally like a bar of gold there in your banner up here. I don't know, this is a Lamborghini maybe. I don't know, I'm not a car guy. You've got an insane watch on your wrist here. You've got a gorgeous I don't know what ethnicity she is precisely, but a gorgeous Asian woman who's got tens of thousands of dollars behind her. Look at all that you can accomplish through affiliate marketing. So you're obviously putting success forward as the primary value of your brand, and you're kind of insinuating that you have achieved that kind of success. And if you look at your thumbnails, I'll go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see them here. These thumbnails have amazing cars on them, beautiful looking women, sick watches, money bags, all this stuff, right? So it's all about aspiring to get beautiful women, money, and cars through affiliate marketing. Got it. I get your gig. I understand your angle. I understand what you're trying to do. However, I feel like there's a bunch of missed opportunities here for this. So the banner is going to get caught off on mobile. That's a really good point, Hybrid Steel. Thank you for that feedback. Portions of this banner will get cut off. You need to consolidate your information on your banner towards the middle. That is absolutely true. But I have a deeper bit of feedback to provide you here. So let's go direct to camera here. Do you guys hear the music, by the way? I have background music now. Let me know if you guys can hear it. But you need to communicate your story and your journey when you're trying to appeal to people through advice content like this. You need to clearly communicate your expertise as an affiliate marketing expert, and you need to communicate how affiliate marketing is going to change your life, right? So look at what I do on my channel, for example. I tell people what my accomplishments are at the beginning of my streams. I tell them how it's going to help them do what they love, and I tell them what my unique credentials are. And that's also something that you need to communicate. You need to communicate what your unique value is that you provide. You feel like there's too much white in the thumbnail. You cannot hear the music. Really? Streamlabs. It's playing right there. I tested it last time and it didn't work. It's okay. We will work out the music thing for next time. But yeah, I have some badass music I contracted for these streams. No music. Oh well, it is what it is. So you need to communicate those things. Your story and your journey, your expertise, what affiliate marketing can do to change your life, and what unique value you provide that others do not. And so when I go to your channel and I take a look at your About section, I'm not seeing that value. When I go to your videos and I look at your descriptions of your videos, I'm not really seeing that value either. I'm seeing you link a ton of different resources for me to buy your products, but I'm not seeing why I should trust you or care about you or really think that Ezra Slayton is a good option or not, because there's other options. And then I go to your website and I'm not seeing your story here. I am seeing some of the value that you provide on your website, but I'm not seeing why I should care about you and what you have to say in everywhere basically that I see your brand. And so this is a missed opportunity, I think. And if you look at your site and you look at all of your videos and your descriptions, I feel like, and you look at your videos themselves, overall, I feel like you're selling first and then you're serving later. And that's something that you need to switch that around with your brand. You need to communicate how you're going to serve your audience the second they come to your channel, the second they hit play on your video, the second they go to your website, the second they go to your social media avenues. You need to show how you're serving first, then you can sell after that. And it's just not clear to me. Here you're communicating the results, no story. In your descriptions, you're selling, but I don't see your story and how you're serving, and you need to switch that around. Even at the beginning of your videos, whenever we hit play on your videos, let me know if you guys can hear this audio or not, but when I hit play on your videos, you're immediately pitching for a minute on how you can subscribe and download your ebook, and you're selling. You're not serving first. And so I think you need to switch that around from a branding and just overall strategy perspective, and it would help you out from significantly. And here's another thing I'd like to bring up. Ezra Slayton, have you accomplished all of these things in your banner that you promised here? Do you have the Lamborghini? Do you have the watch? Do you have the gold bars? Do you have the money? And do you have the gorgeous Asian girlfriend or whatever this woman is here? Do you have all of those things? If you do not personally have all of these things, then I would not communicate that through your branding. You cannot hear the audio either. You can't hear the, okay, you can't hear the audio. Got it. I can't fix it right now because I'm in the middle of live streaming, but I will fix the desktop audio later. It's funny because in my desktop audio is popping up here with bars. I routed it before, and Streamlabs OBS deleted all my settings before the stream. Thank you, Streamlabs OBS. So we'll fix that later. No problem. But if you do not have all of these things that you are communicating through your banner, then do not communicate them through your banner. And so once I saw all of this, I'm like, you know what? This guy probably has a killer Instagram strategy. So I went over to your Instagram because you have so much money and so many incredible cars and so much success. I'm like, he's got to be showing that off on Instagram. And your Instagram is, you with your kids and stuff, which is fine. That's no problem, right? And you're showing some commissions here. You're showing your family life. But to me, there's a huge disconnect with your branding between the promise of your brand and your thumbnails and your social media and just your whole story. So who is Ezra Slayton really? Are you this global #1 baller that gets gorgeous women and has insane cars and actually has all of the things in all of your thumbnails? Or are you a dad or that is just, trying to help people out? Who are you? I feel like there's a disconnect between reality and what you're communicating here. So if you are a friendly dad who's just trying to help people through affiliate marketing and is just trying to make his way and trying to maybe get more financial freedom in your life, then that's the story you should be communicating through your channel, through your banner, through your thumbnails, and through all of your videos. You've got to live in your truth of who you are as a person, and that will ring true with your brand. Make sense? Cool. You get what I'm saying? Basically, keep it real. Yeah, definitely keep it real. Absolutely. Absolutely. There you go. So that's what I'm saying about that. Cool. That's just that part. Beautiful. So one branding inspiration I would give you, which I'm sure you've seen before, is your boy Pat Flynn with Smart Passive Income. And I think he's probably the strongest affiliate marketing guru in the whole world. I love him. I'm sure you follow him as well. But just a few things that he's doing well. He comes across as genuine here when you arrive at his website. He communicates the value of that he's going to provide. Let me help you at the first words you read on his site. Hi, I'm Pat Flynn. It's very friendly. I'm here to show you how it works. And as you go through his website and you go through all of his avenues, he's not selling you anything. He's just providing you with tools and expertise and free resources to help you grow, grow, grow. So he's serving first and selling later. And it's okay to, like he says, serve and sell at the same time, but he is a fantastic example of someone that is someone that you could follow as an example if you're not already. And so with his branding as well, it's all about that. Make more money, save more time, help more people. Here's Pat Flynn. And he's very genuine, he's very down to earth, it's very relatable. And I think that's a huge reason why Pat is such a god at affiliate marketing, is because he's trustworthy, because he lives in his truth. Beautiful. Let's talk about some other things. So when I'm watching your content, Ezra Slayton, and by the way, everybody, I'm going to be answering your questions throughout these live streams as they come up. So feel free, after I'm done with this channel review, we're going to go straight in. We're going to go straight into questions with chat. So don't you guys worry about that. But yeah, Pat Flynn is the ultimate example of who you should be modeling yourself after in terms of affiliate marketing. You should listen to every single podcast this man has ever released. He is a god, and I highly recommend Pat Flynn to all of you, really, who are looking to learn more about earning passive income in your life. I've listened to about 100 of his podcasts. Okay, great. More things to look at. So, and I linked all of those Pat Flynn resources in the chat for you. Great. So let's talk about when you guys come to my channel and when you guys look at anybody for advice, the first thing that you want to get is maybe an inspirational tone when you arrive at your content. And Ezra Slayton, when I go to your content, you just come across as a little bit too chilled out. So when I go, you're just a very chilled out dude. You're a very relatable dude. And maybe that should be your brand and how you come across overall. But I feel like you come across as like you kind of don't care almost in your videos with your tone. And so it's apparent that you do have a lot of hustle based on the amount of resources and website and ebook and videos and effort I see you putting into your content, all of the things you have produced and made, and you are working hard. You are working super hard. You're doing like everything you can think of to get traction, right? But your tone when I watch your videos is not matching that hustle. You sound like you kind of don't care, you're a little too chilled out, etc. So perhaps a bit more of an inspirational tone or a bit more of a relatable tone. And perhaps if you adjust your branding and your positioning as an individual as I'm just a regular everyday guy, or maybe I'm a dad, then that kind of chilled out guy that you really truly are will come across as being more natural. But when I click a thumbnail with a gorgeous woman and money bags and the whole nine on it, I'm expecting to like hop into a video. This promises as soon as I click this video right here, I'm expecting to see you in your Lambo going, "What's up?" slinging your arm around a girl, being like, "Look at this gorgeous babe. Do you want all of this?" And instead I get a chilled out guy in his bedroom. So there's a disconnect there in terms of tone. And I think that that's going to result in a maybe a higher click-through rate, but then a lower audience retention after people click your video. And as you know, click-through rate and then audience retention after people click your video is the most important statistics to be focusing on YouTube. Cool? Cool. Also, in your videos, I mentioned it earlier, it does take you about a minute to actually communicate the value of the video. So I would recommend spending the first few minutes of every video just dropping knowledge bombs and facts on people, and then plug the stuff you're selling after that. You're going to drop your audience retention down because you're selling right at the beginning of your content. You need to be delivering value instead. Cool? The kids got you tired? I feel you, Ezra. I've got 2 kids as well. They make me very tired as well. And so I totally understand. That's who you are. Zishan, good to see you in chat. Wonderful. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Louis the Pen. You need to be like rich, over the top, how to get rich things would be the way to go if you want to go with the rich things brand. Like, your videos would be like, how to get this incredible watch using affiliate marketing. And like you show like, I've got this watch and here's the story of how I got this watch. That would be more interesting if you actually have that watch and you actually can talk about the watch, you know, and how you actually accomplish that goal as an individual. Cool? All right, so let's talk a little bit more here in this channel review. I know I'm giving you a lot here to focus on. So let's talk about metadata. This goes for everybody out there. Everybody pay super close attention to what I'm about to say about metadata. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Cool. Titles. I would say be extremely careful putting emojis in your titles. With something like business advice. I think emojis in your titles for business advice comes across as unprofessional and maybe amateur or slightly less legit. And so when you have these magnifying glasses in there, it does stand out. And this goes for everybody else. It does stand out, but is your content maybe lighthearted? Is it more youthful? Is it more silly? Then something like emojis in your video titles can work out. So I take PewDiePie as a fantastic example of someone who pulls off emojis in their video titles on a regular basis, or certainly in his descriptions. Like, this is entertainment content for young people. So emojis are okay for that type of content. But you're trying to give people business advice. So he can shove in a million emojis here and it's fine. Only real gamers can watch, etc. So this is something that you need to be very careful about when you're doing business content. It doesn't look as legit. And people, you need to communicate yourself as legit since you're so small right now as an internet personality. Another part is in your descriptions, you're not reinforcing the keywords from your video in the top of your description. You're just selling people this thing, your starter ebooks and whatever. You need to reinforce remote online jobs, 2018, top jobs, blah, 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 all those keywords in the top of your description, and it's not there, so you're losing out on traction. However, you're doing a real good job with your tags, amigo. You're doing a great job with your tags. I don't know if you're using TubeBuddy, but TubeBuddy's fantastic. Your tag game is on point. I got nothing to say about your tags. Mwah! Beautiful 10 out of 10 tags. I looked through about 10 of your videos and your tags are gorgeous. Mwah! Maybe your website background helped contribute to your God tier tags. So very good stuff with the tags. Okay. A few more pieces of advice. This has been 20 minutes, 22 minutes already of just feedback for you. By the way, Ezra, I know you're new to my Patreon community. These initial channel reviews are just some initial thoughts for you to take into consideration. And then we'll continue to work together through Twitter DMs, through Reddit messages, through live streams for me to help you in the future. That's what happens when people become my patron. So don't think this is a one and done channel review. We got to continue to work with each other. Cool. And one more piece of advice for you is your social media game, amigo. Look at this on Twitter, man. I can't access you on Twitter properly for business advice. You need to start becoming active on Twitter and taking highlights from your videos and posting them on Twitter. I've got a video on my channel to help you do that. Cool. And then I'll go ahead and link that video to you right now. Here we go. It's down here. It's down here. Copy link address. There it is. TubeBuddy is the best for tags. Absolutely. I prefer TubeBuddy. And so go ahead and watch that video about how to upload content on Twitter. And then your Instagram and Facebook avenues, your Facebook avenue, you're like linking to things. Links don't work on Facebook. And if you're going to be on Facebook at all, you need to run Facebook advertisements, as you know, as an affiliate marketer. In Instagram, it's cool if it's personal primarily. Amp up the personal appeal if it's going to be personal. I would recommend, my number one piece of social media advice for you is start becoming active on Twitter and make yourself accessible to your customers, to your viewers, to your community through Twitter. It seems untrustworthy for someone to tell you all of this advice and how to make money, but you can't reach them if you need to get a hold of them. And so that's why when people Twitter DM me or they tag me on Twitter, I'm constantly available on Twitter. So when I give people advice in live streams and in videos, they know they can reach me later. And so that's something that's really important. Twitter is the best platform, in my opinion, to interact with customers, clients, and people about kind of business items like this and creator items like this and small business items in the media space. So I'd highly recommend becoming active on Twitter and telling people in your content that they can DM you on Twitter. Let's keep the conversation going on Twitter. It would make you more accessible and make you more trustworthy. Okay? That was a lot of advice just to kick things off. But if you haven't already, study Pat Flynn. So here's my top advice for you, and then time to speak with all of the rest of you in chat and start answering your questions about your channels. Top advice. Realign your brand with reality and who you truly are, and have that carry through your curb appeal all the way through your content. Serve first, then sell second is my next piece of advice. And my third piece of advice is to more clearly communicate your unique value in your content in every capacity, just right out of the gate. And how does that tie into your story as a person? The value you provide and your story is critical for people to trust you through business advice. And the last piece, of course, is to make yourself available on social media so that your customers and your clients can contact you to increase that connection, to increase that trustworthiness of your brand. Cool? Mini channel review complete. He is available on Twitter. I'm sorry. Did I say? His tweets are just protected. Oh, I see. Maybe I misunderstood. He is available on Twitter. His tweets are protected. I'm sorry. I have to send a request to interact with him. To me, that seems, I don't know, I would go public with your profile. That gave me the impression that you were unreachable or something like that. But we have to get approval. Okay, perhaps you're running your community through Twitter, and I misunderstood that. Good call, Darsizzle Offshore in chat. What's up, Darsizzle? I love that video you posted over the weekend of that beautiful, I think it was a sunrise, and you were about to go fishing on Twitter. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous Twitter video. I'm so happy. I'm gonna pull it up right now so everybody can see. Darsizzle Offshore took my advice and I went ahead and started posting video on Twitter, and I think it's working out. I think it's working out. Darsizzle Offshore just retweeted me. Thank you very much, Darsizzle. But take a look at, where's that video? Geez, you're active on Twitter. Good Lord. Here it is. Here it is. Check out this video. Just her waving at the camera, and then look at that gorgeous sunrise or sunset, and she's going fishing. She has an outdoors brand. I love it. 5,000 views just for a quick 21-second video on Twitter. Look at that gorgeous video. The power of Twitter video. Darsizzle Offshore reinforcing her brand, using Twitter video to extend her reach on this platform. Just absolutely fantastic example of just how to use video to engage even further through social media. That's the post right there. If you guys want to see it for lifestyle content, I just posted it in chat. Very good work there, Darsizzle Offshore. So let's go ahead and take some questions in chat. So, hybrid steel. What's the #1 piece of advice you can give my channel? You're going full commitment, okay? In October, when the games you want to focus on come out, and then you wanted to get just things prepped. Until then, got it. So hybrid steel. Let me pull up your channel. What are the games, hybrid steel, that you are going to be covering in October? I'd be curious to know. Hybrid steel. If I were to give you one piece of advice, okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at Hybrid Steel's channel right now. And if you guys are enjoying the stream at all, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I'm going live 5 days a week. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, my friends. That's what we're going to do. So if you guys haven't already checked it out, I've got a link in the description below of this particular live stream, and it's got my full schedule, or you just got a link that you can click to see my upcoming live streams. So check it out. You can go to my streams. Here's some streamception. You can go to the description below, and you can see this link right here, all of my upcoming live streams. Just click that, and I will have as many of the future live streams scheduled as possible. There's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. And on any of them, you can set a reminder. Click the bell button to set a reminder, and it'll notify you when I go live. Okay? Cool. So let's talk about hybrid steel. Hybrid steel. Piece of advice for this channel. So gaming live streams weekly, that's nice. 9:30 p.m. GMT, 3 days a week, got it. So you have a limited amount of time, thus the limited number of streams. I'll go ahead and hit you with a sub there, amigo. Bam, there it is, free subs. Now I like to follow people. I like to sub to people that are supporting me on YouTube. Oh my goodness, look at that. Just got a super chat here from my boy, Ezra Slayton. Thank you so much, Andrew. I'll certainly take your advice and make the changes. Ezra, thank you for the $10 super chat, helping me get towards my $25 donation goal. Ezra, thank you very much for sharing the love. I really appreciate that. You have a lot of potential. You're in a space right now, Ezra, that is going to blow up, dude. I mean, it's already blowing up. The affiliate marketing, the work from home, the creator culture, the small business thing, it is blowing up right now. And so I'm here to help. Be sure to DM me on Twitter constantly. If you have questions, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I do that for all of my insider tier patrons. I try to provide as much feedback and ongoing advice as I can. So thank you for that super chat, love. But we need to get back to our boy, Hybrid Steel. The pop-up came up top for that super chat, right? And is the donation banner updating? Let me know. Freaking Streamlabs, man. Okay. So right now, here's the content. Looks like it's Battlefield 1 content. And then Valkyria, Chronicles 4, got it. It's primarily Battlefield 1, so you're looking forward to, I assume, Battlefield 5's release, which is coming out later this year, and is in a precarious place because it's smashed between competitor titles. I am familiar with the interesting spot that Battlefield 1 is in, or Battlefield 5 is in, the World War II one. It's Battlefield 5, right? The World War II one. So I assume that's the game that you're going to be covering. Here is some quick advice for you if you want a piece of fast advice to provide. And then I am Fence Post. I'm going to get to your question next. And if I'm a little bit behind on chat, that's because I'm going top to bottom on people that have asked me questions. So on your channel, here's a piece of quick advice. So as all of you guys know, there's only 5 kinds of videos that get views on YouTube. Something that's new, something that's best, something that's unique, something that's learning, or something that's a challenge. And so as I look through your channel, I'm not seeing any of your content getting big traction recently because you're not communicating any of those 5 types of value that get views on YouTube. And so this is just my number one. If I were to only give you one piece of advice, this would be the one piece of advice for you because you're not doing it yet. If I go to your channel, this Battlefield 1 live stream, what is the value of me watching this live stream? Let me zoom in so you guys can see it. What is the value of me watching this live stream? Right above my head right here. I don't see the value. There's a dark character, it's a live stream. There's nothing new, best, challenge, learning, or unique about that. Let's take a look here. There's, this problem with small YouTubers thing. This could be unique. And I like your face here in this. So you're communicating some unique value here. Maybe it's a rant. So there's gonna be some unique content here. Much higher views than your recent videos because it communicated some unique value. Okay. The Call of Duty live stream with just text right on top of this Call of Duty image. You're covering up the face of the character in that thumbnail. What is unique about that live stream? Are you doing some kind of challenge? Are you climbing the ladder? Are you trying to complete your, items that you're trying to get for a certain build? Are you teaching people something? I'm not seeing the clear value in that thumbnail and title either. These reviews are interesting. Obviously reviews promise, something new or something that's best, or perhaps something that you can learn about a game. However, the text is covering up the game imagery, and I don't, just saying that you are going to do a review is not enough value that you're communicating. Everybody does reviews of everything. So what is unique about your review that other people do not have for games? How is this review unique? It's PSVR. Did you wear the VR headset in it? Did you do a hands-on with the VR in this particular game? Maybe you should take a picture of the headset over your face and you playing the game, and then here they lie, review is in the thumbnail and the title. At least in that case, people would know that you really got a hands-on with this virtual reality game, and you're gonna give a hands-on impression having played it yourself with the VR elements. That would be something unique and something interesting that would catch my eye, that would make your review stand out from other people's reviews. So communicating clear value is my number one piece of advice to you, Hybrid Steel. You need to think about that, especially with this new title coming up that you're looking to cover. This goes for everybody that is looking to cover a new topic that's coming up. When something new comes out, cover the fresh news about it, obviously new, and then do learning content when I think Battlefield 5 or like Black Ops 4 or whatever it is, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 coming out. You're playing one of those FPS titles, right? Whenever it comes out, cover the new trending news and items that come out around that game and put new all over your thumbnails and your titles, and then do learning content for new players with that new thing for the first 90 days, really until the end of the year around that title, and your channel will explode. But make sure you're clearly communicating the learnings that you are sharing with audience through titles like How To and Best Build and New Strategy and things like that, so that you can clearly show the audience what value they'll get when they click your video, as opposed to the thousands of other Call of Duty and Battlefield channels that will be covering those topics during primetime season for gaming. Cool? Mini advice complete for Hybrid Steel. All right. Beautiful. I Am Finspost asks, I watched your video. First of all, I need some coffee. Are you guys enjoying the live stream? If you are enjoying this live stream at all, and you want to help me spread the word like Darsizzle Offshore did, give me a retweet or a like or something on Twitter. I'm going to drop it in chat while I take a sip of coffee. Let's keep answering these questions. Let's go. Coffee. Oh, yeah. Alrighty then. Here we go. I've watched your videos on video games, says I Am Finspost, and you want to focus on channel growth. How do you feel about indie games, and can they help grow a channel? The answer to that question is a devastating answer. I am Fence Post, and I'm so sorry to have to inform you of this, because I have covered indie games. I have made indie game YouTube channels. I have covered indie games on my own channel. And the bottom line is indie games do not have enough money to make your channel successful. Oh, that's so awful. That's so terrible for me to say. Indie games don't have a large enough marketing budget to make it worth your time to cover them on YouTube and on Twitch and on Mixer if you're trying to grow your channel off of one game or even two games. They just flat out don't have the money. Let me show you some examples, because I have exhaustively tried to support indie games and to have indie games be a part of the strategy through TGN, and using our larger budget, right, through TGN to cover indie games and to support those indie games. However, the way that the industry works, and I am going to pull up some indie games right now. The way that the industry works is the companies with money win. The companies that don't have money don't win. And that's just fact. And rarely do indie games have a, here's Shadowgun Legends, an indie game I covered. Indie games can spike at launch, normally because they end up dropping all of their money at launch. This is the way the curve looks for pretty much every single indie game ever. They drop all of their money at launch for awareness. Maybe people will cover that indie game because it's a new indie game and you can get some views off of a new game, but then they don't have a fat multi-million-dollar marketing budget after the game launches right here. And so the game dies because they don't have money. They just don't have money. And so the game dies in terms of interest. It is the responsibility of a developer and publisher to keep interest in their game high after launch. And so if you look at a game from a mobile gaming developer like Supercell, let's look at how the curve looks for Supercell. It looks a little bit different. And so here's what you're looking at for this. Notice how when this game, Clash Royale, launched, this is all indie versus mainstream. It just is. The game launched and it spiked. Look at that spike right there. But guess what happened? They pumped millions in marketing in to keep interest up. Interest dipped down a little bit more. Patch. Millions and millions and tens of millions in marketing to keep interest up. It dipped down. New patch. Millions and millions and millions in marketing budget. Okay, and then interest died down. Okay, looks like our game is cooling down now. Well, in order for it not to completely die, all of a sudden, millions and millions and millions and millions and millions in marketing budget are in place to keep this curve as slopey as possible without suddenly spiking down. This is what money looks like. Right here, this curve is what money looks like. This curve is what having no money looks like. Does that answer your question? It's so brutal because I want to support indie more. But if you're trying to build a YouTube channel, in the early phases, you can cover indie games because almost nobody else is. And you can grow an audience with those indie games. But you will not get big as a YouTuber covering indie. End of story. It's brutal, I know. I'm sorry. It just is. Alrighty then. Any tips for picking a new game to jump into, says Ralia. I want to stick with one game for a while. You suggested picking up an unreleased game later. You're on Nintendo Switch mainly. Okay, so that's a great question, Ralia. So there are a number of things that you can do to pick out a great game to cover on YouTube. So here we go. Number one is picking something that has modding capabilities as a game. The perfect example of that is something like Minecraft, of course. So if a game can be modded, then that means that it has unlimited content potential, which means it can constantly have new appeal over time, right? Another type of game is going to be one that has constant updates. So we're going to look at something like World of Warcraft. And let me pull up this Google Trends for you to look at here. World of Warcraft is one that has constant updates. There's constant new content being released for that. And then there's also games that are primarily... Why is Minecraft not showing up as a major... Oh, World of Warcraft... What? Here, let's just select the games. Okay. And then there's games that have a major PvP appeal, like Overwatch. And so if it has multiplayer PvP elements, then it can grow over time. So each one of these 3 examples that I'm sharing with you are kind of the quintessential example of what works on YouTube. Modding with Minecraft, World of Warcraft ongoing updates and DLC, and Overwatch PvP. And so for that reason, these different titles are big on YouTube and have big traction on YouTube because there's constantly new things to share. There's so many different videos to make. There's so many strategies to show. There are so many new elements and exciting things happening in these kinds of games that you can make a channel grow off of games like this, right? Sometimes you get a game that combines all of these elements into one, and it ends up becoming a mega title. And if you look at Grand Theft Auto 5, that's an example of PvP, ongoing updates, as well as modding. And as you can see, Grand Theft Auto 5, the green line, has a gorgeous, gorgeous trend line, and it is one of the biggest games of all time on YouTube because it combines these elements. It is truly that simple. It needs to be a big developer and publisher with a ton of money. It needs to be modding, PvP, or ongoing updates and DLC. And if it's not all 4 of those, if it's not money plus one of those other things, those attributes, the game will not succeed and will not grow your YouTube channel. It's really that simple. Cool. You saw Clash bashing and Echo embedding videos this week into their tweets? Yes! Yes! That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad people are starting to take that advice. God, look at the likes on this video, man. Dark Sizzle Offshore, come on. 356 gorgeous, gorgeous likes. Let's take a look at our boy Echo Gaming, embedding those gorgeous. Hey, hold on. Oh no, it's Echo through me. Oops. There we go. Let's see. Did he embed some videos on his Twitter this week? Let's take a look. Selling those shirts, I know that for sure. No, Echo, stop linking your videos. Echo, no. Oh, it's such a terrible post. No. No, it's a link to YouTube. Twitter hates links to YouTube. No, Echo. No. Thank you for retweeting, by the way. Where's that video? Somebody said you have a video on here. Is there a video on here? Did I miss it? Still links to YouTube, Echo. You gotta step up that video game, amigo. I'm not seeing the embedded videos. Here we go. Oh no, it's a GIF. It's a GIF. I know you've been practicing your PUBG, and we're gonna talk about that later. Anyway, gotta stop doing those direct links. There's a landline phone in this house? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Beautiful. Let's keep going down chat here. Let me make sure I didn't miss any questions. These live streams are great and super helpful. Glad to hear it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. T1C3 would like a mini channel, mini channel review if possible. I will give you a mini, super mini channel review. No problem. Let's do it. Let's pull up your channel right now. That's what these live streams are all about. And guys, I'm going live again very, very soon, as in tomorrow at 10 a.m. So be here. Subscribe, enable notifications, and if you're enjoying the stream, give it a thumbs up. Come on, how many thumbs ups do we have? I don't even know. I don't have the stream open. I hope it's a lot. Beautiful, so T1C3 would like a very, very mini. If I give you one piece of advice, what would it be for your channel? Let's go ahead and hook you up with that. So thank you very much for coming to all my streams. I really appreciate all of your support on the channel. So let's do a, I'm not gonna do a full-blown mini channel review, the 30-minute one. That is reserved for patrons. I don't wanna give those away for free because then the patrons would be like, why did I give you money? But I will give you one critical piece of advice. Rice gum roasted you? Cool, cool. All right. Oh yeah, okay. Just taking a look through this channel. Let me know what you guys think. Hey guys, let's take a look at this channel together. I'm gonna post a link in chat here, T1C3. Take a look. Take a look. Excellent, my friends. Yeah, so for tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna get the music fixed, I'm gonna get the chat fixed, and the event list fixed. We're just gonna keep upgrading the stream, every single time, and keep making it better and better. Beautiful. All right. You're covering Naruto Shinobi Striker, Fortnite, Skate 3. A tutorial about Restream.io. All right. Splatoon. Okay. So this is a variety channel. You're primarily doing live streaming, and you're looking for advice on how to grow. There's some funny moments, highlights from your streams, I see. Okay. All right. Got a Spotify link? Are you a musician or something? I know we talk on chat. We talk on Twitter all the time. I've got you on my secret list of people I follow, my creators list. Hold on a second. You're not on that list? Boo. Okay. Here's the deal. With this kind of variety streaming strategy, YouTube is going to have a hard time rewarding that. And so I know you're using Restream. I don't see a link to your Twitch up here, but are you going live on Twitch in addition to going live on YouTube? If not, I mean, if you're giving people a tutorial on Restream.io, you should be going live on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube simultaneously because you prefer to be a variety streamer. If that's the case, then you're going to need to be live a lot more often than you are right now. Way more often. If you want to do variety streaming. Because variety streaming, like on Twitch, is all about being available to your audience for the maximum amount of time possible. And because YouTube, oops, okay, looks like I misspelled Twitch and it still took me there. That's the way it works on Twitch. Big Twitch streamers can stream a number of different games and get traction on Twitch because they are available to their audience and their audience wants to interact with them and it feels good to interact with them, which is nice. However, they can switch between games because Twitch provides them with that flexibility because they're live so damn often. YouTube doesn't work that way. YouTube wants you to do the same kind of content over and over and over again, and it wants the algorithm to suggest the same type of content to the same type of viewers. Whereas Twitch, the notification system is more or less a traditional notification system that will notify all of your followers when you're live, as opposed to YouTube, that selects which followers will be notified for you. So for that reason, you're covering too many games on your channel is my piece of advice to you, T1C3. You're covering too many games on your channel, and you're going live for too long. You could split up like a Fortnite late night stream into like 3 different streams. And it could be 3 different videos. And those 3 different videos could communicate 3 different sets of value that you're providing during that Fortnite late night stream. So perhaps one video is you're doing, you know, it looks like you're doing the PvE mode. So you're doing a certain type of builds and you're teaching people with 1 2-hour stream. Then the next 2-hour stream, you're teaching people how to more effectively clear or something like that. There's another stream for you. Then you can do another one, etc. And you select different subjects for each of your live streams, and then you stream as into different live events, as opposed to just going live on YouTube 10 hours straight. It's just too long. YouTube is not going to reward that. Twitch is going to reward that because you're live for so long, but YouTube is not going to reward that. And you might have a low click-through rating because it just says that you're live here, and then your viewers won't be retained for long enough, right? Because this is a 10-hour stream. This is a 10-hour video. So that's my main piece of advice to you, is to stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer simultaneously using something like you are, Restream.io, and to go live as often as possible on those platforms. And on YouTube, narrow down the number of games that you're live streaming to 3 maximum, 2 preferred, really 1 preferred, is the least number possible. And when you stream to YouTube, break up your live streams into individual events that people can digest and have a specific theme. Okay? The algorithm will like that. Alrighty, let's keep going down chat and answering more of your wonderful questions. Lewis the Pen asks, one quick question. Is it ever good for a mobile YouTuber to upload a non-mobile game? Not saying I'm going to, just wanted your opinion. If you want to yes, using the 80-20 rule, you can. So let's say you're a console gamer. Let me drink some coffee. Cheers to all of you. Let's say you're a console gamer, Lewis the Pen, and you're creating console content. But on the side, you love playing mobile games. I love playing mobile games as well. I always have. What am I going to do with my love of mobile games? Can I take advantage of my love of mobile games? Yes, you can with 20% of the content on your channel. So if you're 80% console content, 20% of the time if you're 80% mobile gaming content, but you also like to do console content, then 20% of the time you can upload console content. Now, one thing that you can do to ensure that you don't destroy your channel and you don't really push away your community is to use that community tab and to poll them on what console games they would be most interested in seeing based on the ones that you are thinking about covering. It's pretty much that simple. Why do gaming? Great to see you in chat. I know I'm late on the shout out there. I'm going through chat from the top to bottom. Yeah, when you reviewed a indie game, the views lack. Yeah, they do. Even if you rank with the video, yep. It's because they're not putting marketing money into those indie games. Small subjects, small topics. They don't have marketing budget. They just don't, sorry. Follow-up question, can indie games turn into a large game is the question from I Am Fence Post. Yeah, they can. They absolutely can. It is extremely rare, and it is absolutely the exception for an indie game to turn into a large game. If you are betting on that, you know, your odds are 1,000 to 1. So do you want to bank your dream of making content for a living or making a significant amount of income from creating content on the internet on 1,000 to 1 odds that an indie game will blow up and become a large game? I wouldn't. Blue Angels Gaming, great to see you in chat. Wonderful to see you. Sorry for the late shout out there. I'm going down chat. Throw your questions in here. I know I started a little bit late today. Let me know what you guys think of the quality of the stream now with this cool background. I switched my settings around a little bit in my software. It should be cool. It should be good. The pop-ups are happening. I'm going to change out the sound there. I want chat to be right here. Let me know. Do you want chat to be here or not? Type a 1 in chat if you want chat to be here. Type a 2 in chat if you just don't want it to be here. Let me know. And then my events should be popping up right here when they happen, which they didn't. I'll be fixing all of that. Cool. Advice then would be to focus on 1 game or 2 and smash out content. Yes, growing a channel from small to big, games or not, you should be focusing on 1 topic that you own, that you crush, that you destroy. That is the way to grow your channel. That's how every big channel did it on YouTube. Typical Gamer. I'll keep bringing up Typical Gamer. I love Typical Gamer because of this man's hustle. And if you go through, his channel grew in the early stages because, we're going to go to his oldest videos, because he covered Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption early before everybody else did. He wasn't always a Fortnite YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. And look, he's trying to figure out what games he's going to do. Red Dead Redemption. He's got Assassin's Creed. He's got Halo. He's got Minecraft. He's got all these different games. Then eventually he found GTA, and then his channel started blowing up. And he put women with butts in his thumbnails. No, he only did that once. He covered 1 game once he found a winner of a game, Grand Theft Auto, and his channel exploded. So if you can find 1 game that follows those 4 criteria that we talked about, big money, modding, PvP, constant updates to grow your channel on, then you can expand into other titles. Cool? Alrighty. You love the green screen. Awesome. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Jalon. All right. So many fire emojis. So many fire emojis in chat. Love Andrew's chat. Listen to the president right here. Spittin' wisdom. Thank you, Tom. Tom and I are talking about Tom Nash. If you guys aren't already familiar with Tom Nash in chat, YouTube certified expert. Tom and I are talking about maybe doing a show together live, talking about current events for creators. We're thinking about doing it. Let us know if you guys would be interested in talking about news and developments and things that are happening, trending on YouTube and on different platforms. Tom and I are thinking about doing a live podcast style show covering those elements. Let us know in chat if that'd be something that you might be interested in. Might be interesting. I don't know. Cool. Gluten Slayer. The actual Gluten Slayer is in chat? Hold on a second. I can't believe Gluten Slayer's here. Oh my god. I'm behind on chat because I'm reading every single question you guys gave me when I asked for it. Echo Gaming asks, so is it better to not link or to link at all with direct links? I don't always have time to do videos with links. Man, that's a tough one. He's asking about Twitter. So, Echo, here's what I would recommend for you. I would recommend that whenever you do your live streams, you link out to those live streams using images like you do. And you tag everybody who's going to be in the live stream through that image, and that's great. I think that you auto-posting your videos here on Twitter is hurting your account. So, I think that each week, maybe you can do 3. If you want to post every video on Twitter, go ahead. But if you do it, post the thumbnail to your video as the actual content of the post, and then link your video in the actual tweet itself. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Like, at least then your tweet will get a little bit of a boost, like I did here with this tweet that I did today. So I put the thumbnail as a piece of image content. I tagged a bunch of people on that thumbnail that I wanted to come watch the stream, a bunch of you guys. Then I linked the video here, but I didn't let the actual link to the video be the content of the post. That's the worst case scenario. So at the very least, use your thumbnail as the content and then link to your video within the body text of the tweet. I know you're low on time. I get it. I understand. Like, my preference today would be to create a custom video about this live stream. I didn't have time either, right? I had to fix Streamlabs, right? So this is better than what you're currently doing. Post the thumbnail, tag some people with it, link the video, have some good copy that describes the value of that particular video in your tweet. That is better than an auto post. That's for sure. Okay? It's the best advice I can give you there. Darsizzle Offshore says, I typically share via YouTube when I go public because I feel it must help the algorithm, but I always post a website/video card too. I don't quite understand that. What you're saying there, Darsizzle? You share via YouTube when you go public. So you're talking about through your community tab, I assume, Darsizzle? Let me see what you're talking about. I think that's what she means. Let's take a look at Darsizzle Offshore's community tab. She's talking about ways to push her videos out as soon as they go live. So I think, no, she hasn't used her community tab in a long time. Oh no, Darsizzle, we gotta talk about that. Wow, you should be using your community tab to post gorgeous images of you on your adventures. We need to talk about that later. But whenever you release a video, go ahead and post it on Twitter, at the very least with the image combo that I talked about. Okay, guys? I think that would be the absolute bare minimum. Turn off the direct YouTube to Twitter integration. It is hurting your Twitter account when you do that. Okay? I know that factually. I've tested it on 25 different accounts, okay? Trust me on that one. Posting direct on Twitter is better than not at all. I do not agree. I think the way that the Twitter algorithm works is it will stop, just like YouTube, it will stop serving your posts to people if they don't click them. So you can burn your followers on Twitter if you post garbage content too often. So no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. The Twitter algorithm is becoming more and more like the YouTube algorithm each and every day, to where if you do not deliver the content that your followers want to see, Twitter will then curate other people's content to be in their feed as opposed to your content. Do you really want to take that risk with your Twitter account? Twitter accounts are so critical to creators, right? Twitter's going to become more and more like that. Facebook's already completely like that. Instagram will be coming like that, etc., etc. All the platforms are going to be more self-serving and algorithmic. And if your post is sending somebody off of that platform is going to punish you for it. That is a basic principle that makes sense because all of these platforms are businesses that want to retain attention. That's what they're trading, right? Attention. That's attention equals money for them. Cool. Alrighty then. What's your opinion on Let's Plays channel? Good to see you, Evil Laugh Gaming Gluten Slayer. Also here, Spooby HD is here as well. I'm gonna take one more question. Also, Soulsar the Great is here. Wonderful to see all of you guys. I'm gonna take one more question, and yeah, you wanna give me that like spike? That's what I'm talking about. Hook it up with the like spike. Before I answer this last question, I wanna thank all of you that came today. The two folks that donated, thank you very, very much. It's me, KSG, as well as Ezra Slayton, donating, helping me hit my daily stream donation goal. It's something that, you noticed that the $10 donation didn't hit the dono goal earlier. I'll take a look at that. I think the dono goal button up here might only do Streamlabs donations and might not include Super Chat. So I'll have to do one that includes Super Chat. Cool? All right, sweet. Oh my God! Speaking of which, T1C3, you'll be joining me in the future. Oh, call me, is it Tice? Tice? Is that the correct way to pronounce it? Thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Thank you very, very much for that. That's awesome. You'll be joining me in the future. Also call you Tice. Thank you very much, man. You're awesome. Look at that love. Holy moly. Thank you very much for the love. Amazing. You're already joining me, by the way. You're in my live streams and we're helping each other out. So Evil Laugh, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Oh, so it does pop up right here. Right there. It did. That worked. There. There. Beautiful. My little monitor over here is so tiny. It does work. The dono goals are not working and the chat's not working. Got it. Last question, Evil Laugh Gaming, what's my opinion on Let's Play channels? Here is my opinion on Let's Play channels. And then our stream for tomorrow, we will take up more questions and I will be serving you guys even more because I love doing these streams. Here's the thing with Let's Plays. Let's Plays do, let me take a sip of this coffee. Then I'll give you my mini rant on Let's Plays. It does pop up. Good. I'm glad that worked. I'm glad that worked. Alrighty. I was panicking this morning. I was so pissed when Streamlabs didn't work. Like, really? Because I'm starting to push Streamlabs. I'm going to start recommending it to you guys. I'm like, please work Streamlabs. Alright. Let's Play content is tricky. So, in the early days of YouTube, Let's Play content slayed, as you guys know. There were channels, entire channels that were built strictly on Let's Plays. And that was because it was more rare and it was more technologically challenging in the early days of YouTube to be able to accomplish a live stream. You had to spend significant money on a computer, you had to buy a microphone, you had to buy a camera, you had to buy the actual games, you had to buy a capture card, and nobody really knew how this worked. Nobody really understood how to do it. This was in the early days. How to make money off of it. And most people didn't know how to be entertaining and they didn't have any role models of how to be entertaining. So Let's Play content was just ripe for the picking. Once thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of YouTubers ended up doing Let's Plays, then the competition increased. And so when competition increases, providing the 5 content values becomes absolutely essential. New, best, unique, challenge, and learning. So when you're doing a Let's Play today, if you're playing a new game, then great, there's your new appeal. If you are just playing a game that's not new, what's the appeal? No appeal. Maybe you have a unique appeal because you're extremely hilarious. Okay, that could be unique. Maybe you could do a super ultra hardcore mode in that game, so that could be a challenge. Maybe you're the best at that game in the whole world, or you're the best at like speedrunning a game or something like that. That could be best. Or maybe as you play the game, you're teaching people about it. That doesn't make sense. So it's kind of unclear, right? What the value of a Let's Play is if you're just playing a game and you're just doing commentary over it. So if you're gonna do a Let's Play today, I recommend doing it live, breaking it up into chunks, like hour-long chunks, and live streaming it on YouTube, Twitcher, and Mixer and Twitch simultaneously. And breaking each piece up as a different story or a different element, and having a unique twist on your Let's Play that it either communicates new, best, unique, challenge, or learning. The learning is going to be extremely difficult to do. So it's going to require an extreme amount of creativity. One great example of creativity that you can use for a Let's Play today is there are these amazing streamers on Twitch that cosplay. They create like custom cosplay of the actual characters in the game that they are going to be playing. So if they're going to do the new Dragon Ball Z game, he'll like go full-blown like Krillin cosplay, and his girlfriend will be some female character from Dragon Ball Z, and they are just playing as the characters that they're playing. That's unique. They're doing something unique that nobody else is doing, but they had to work really hard to do that unique thing. So just generally being funny isn't good enough anymore. You have to really put some thought and some effort into that into that Let's Play. But if you do it live, you can get the benefit of engaging with your audience and of interacting with your audience and building that human connection with them. And that can add additional value inherently when you're doing this content. You can also play off of your audience and do reactions, and they can give you ideas of different challenges. And they can also teach you things while you're playing a game that can provide a learning element. So going live can passively increase the value of your Let's Play content. And that's why I highly recommend going live with Let's Plays today. Great stream, Andrew. Looking forward to it. Take care. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you to all of my beautiful patrons. Thank you to everybody who donated today. Tice, it's Tice, is that correct? Did I screw it up? Sounds like Swarak the Slurp God. It's Tice. We'll go with Tice. It is Tice. Thank you to Ezra. Thank you to KSG. And thank you to all of you for tuning in. And we're going to do this all again tomorrow. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the days. Right here on my channel, we're going to be going live. I'm going to be interacting with all of you guys. And we're going to be helping creators grow, helping you grow your channel. Here it is. Here goes the upcoming streams. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get in there, click the link in the description below, check out my upcoming live streams. I want to see every single one of you there. I will be answering more and more questions. This is it. I'll go ahead and punch this into chat right here. Go ahead, set that tab up, bookmark it. That's a permanent link to all of my upcoming streams. Set your reminders. Let's go. Thank you so much for watching. Keep creating amazing content. Never stop learning. I'm never stopping learning. I'm always teaching myself new things, and you guys should constantly work to improve. And the number one thing I want all of you guys to focus on today is thinking about how you clearly communicate value in your thumbnail, and then having that value be directly reinforced through your video in the first 10 seconds. Okay? So think about that. If your thumbnail promises something best, new, unique, or learning, then in the first 10 seconds of your content, reinforce that idea, okay? Seriously, that'll increase your audience retention by a significant margin. And if you guys can focus on that one thing that 99.999% of YouTubers don't do effectively, your channel can start to outperform the competition. Cool? See you in the stream tomorrow. You guys are amazing. All right.